Hi, Desiree here with the Jewelry Resellers podcast, and I'm doing a Q&A video today. Well, it's not really a Q&A. I'm just answering a question that I got on Instagram a couple days ago, and I wanted to do a video because I wanted to personally answer the question, but I thought that it would be helpful if I did a video because in case somebody else has the same question, maybe they can watch and maybe they can take away something that could make things a little bit maybe easier for them. So the question I had was a woman who was interested in being a jewelry reseller. That's what we talk about here. And she was expressing to me that she's really afraid to do it. And at first I didn't understand what she meant, but she said that she is afraid of making a mistake or buying something that she shouldn't, or maybe selling something for too little of a price. She's just worried that she's going to mess everything up. And I think a lot of us go through that, especially if you're brand new and you're getting started and you don't really have a lot of jewelry knowledge, or maybe you feel like a little or a lot overwhelmed by all of the information out there and everything that you're learning, and you're trying to research, and you're reading books, and you're watching videos, and you're following people on social media, and it seems like there's just so much to absorb that you feel like you're never going to get it. And I have to say, I've been there. I know how you're feeling. But the thing is if this is something you want to do, then you really have to commit to the decision to do it. And then once you commit to that decision, everything kind of falls into place after that. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, and I'm not going to say that this is something that's going to happen quickly, but you will find your own groove. You will find your own way of figuring things out, learning what you need to learn, and then continuing to learn as you move forward on this journey. Now, I always tell people who are getting started as jewelry resellers to start with what you know. Usually, everybody either has a favorite kind of jewelry they like, or they may already have some pieces in their collection that they already know a little bit about. Some people really like gold, some people really like silver. Some people have certain designers or brands that they absolutely love, and that is one way to really get started. You can start with what you know. Now, I'm going to probably break the news to you, but you have to understand that you're going to make mistakes. Okay. All of us have done it. I don't know any person who is a reseller, not just jewelry, but any reseller who has not made a mistake at some point in their reselling career. Either they sold something for too cheap, or they bought and sourced something and paid way more than they should have, or maybe something else happened and what they thought was going to be worth or less more, and it didn't work out. I'm telling you, we all make mistakes, but I don't think that should be a reason to stop you from doing this business if it's something you are truly interested or passionate about doing. So I guess all of this is to say that you can do this. And there's a lot of us here in the jewelry reselling community specifically who are willing to help. I've never had anybody not at least try and help me, even if they didn't know something. They were able to at least tell me, oh, watch this video or read this book, or message this person, or whatever the case may be. You will figure it out. I promise you that. The thing is like I said, you really have to commit to doing it, and you have to feel like this is something that I can do. This is something that I'm going to do, and I'm going to make mistakes, and it's going to be okay. Now, at the same time, I would encourage you to, kind of give yourself a little bit of time too. You don't have to start right out the gate selling hundreds and hundreds of pieces of jewelry, or jewelry pieces that cost, thousands and thousands of dollars. I don't think I don't think that would be a good way to start, especially if you're just learning, unless it's something that you already know and something that you're very familiar with. Okay, so give yourself some grace and also be patient and allow yourself the time that you need to learn and understand you're going to make mistakes. Okay, we all do. And I continue to make mistakes and I'm still figuring it out as I go. And I am starting my 4th year on this journey. And let me tell you, there's people who have been doing this for decades and 20 plus years even, and even they make mistakes, even they get nervous sometimes when they're doing big buys. It's just all part of the process, but it's also what makes this really exciting, really fun, and ultimately really, really profitable. Okay, so I hope that answered your question. I hope this video was helpful. If you have anything else that you'd like me to address, I am more than willing to help you out. I will either record a video or I will do an entire podcast episode on that question or that topic. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I will check in with you again really soon.